G'day everybody, I'm Glenn Robinson from Clothesline and I love salespeople. Today we're going to talk about the puppy dog sale. So let's walk through what it actually is first and then work the metaphors out that sit around it. So hang around till the end because this gets better and better as we go. Puppy dog sale 101. So family walks into a pet store. It's a Friday afternoon. So let's work out what's going on straight away. The kids have already badgered mum and dad to the point of thinking, you know what, we really want a puppy. So let's go down and have a look at some. As a salesperson, obviously everyone's going to levitate towards little Rex there. I don't know what he is yet, but sooner or later there'll be one that's singled out. You need to get that puppy dog out of the cage, give it to the kids, let them play, have a little chat. Then you give them a little wink, give mum and dad a little wink. Why don't you take him home for the weekend and see how it all works out? So at a fundamental level, you'd have to think to yourself, there is no way that dog is returning by the time it goes home, and then they rearrange their entire home to accommodate for it. Grandma comes over and it's like, oh, he's as cute as a button, isn't he? And before you know it, it's hard to get rid of the dog because everyone's fallen in love with it. So that all sounds very nice and it all sounds a little bit tactical. However, the family had already made peace with the fact they're getting a dog. They wouldn't have come to the pet store otherwise, right? And so the stakeholders here have been softened up. So let's work out what's going on here at a broader level. Got a very good friend that actually sells luxury vehicles in Melbourne. And what he often does is if someone comes in and likes something, he'll personally drop the car off to them late in the afternoon to their home and say, there it is, have it overnight, have a drive round. So a couple of things go on here. He wouldn't have been in the dealership to start with if there wasn't a level of interest. Once that car arrives in his driveway, I can almost guarantee you within an hour, everyone in the street that's his mate or mates or anyone from the wife's side that wants to come and take a look will be there. They'll be standing there, they'll have a beer in one hand, and there'll be a lot of pointing at different things. But not only that, he'll take it round the block, but as it stays overnight, it becomes part of him. So all of a sudden, people now associate him with that success or him with that particular purchase. But the best thing that's happening here, the best piece, is what's happening to you as the salesperson. If you've got this right, it's not about being underhanded, it's just help guiding them into that purchasing decision. Remember, they contacted you first. So what goes on here is the story becomes not how much did you pay for it, but the story becomes about you. Hey, how good is the sales guy, right? So he's dropped the car over, and you can imagine how that narrative builds. The other thing too is it gives you a reputation as being someone who puts trust in their clients, also puts some skin in the game. You've put your product into the hands of your consumer or your customer ready to rock and roll. They can now play with that and enjoy that and see and experience what it's going to be like when they've got that product in their own stable. So this works for just about any industry. Online, 30 days for free. Have an ad this morning already. LinkedIn Premium, try it for free, 30 days. It's going on everywhere. But the key to it is as much as these are fun and interesting stories, is who are your mum and dad? Who are the kids? And what's your puppy dog? You need to sit down and work out what those things are to take absolute advantage of getting your product into your client's hands so they can actually feel it, touch it, and fall in love with it. So there you go, the puppy dog sale. It's not just about dogs, it's about anything you want it to be. See you later.